Tanks, IFVs, attack helicopters and fighter jets are all in the game. So this is where we put our skills and equipment to the real test.
Right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so today we're checking out a video from a channel that we haven't checked out on the channel just yet. Now, I will say I have been watching this channel for quite a while. So this is the Falcon Claw YouTube channel. You guys might have seen a lot of their videos, specifically their shorts, because they do a lot of kind of like informative shorts as far as how you can employ thermals, or more specifically like how you can kind of like defeat thermals. And some of them are kind of silly, but a lot of them are actually just really informative. A lot of stuff that I didn't know kind of in the conventional infantry, but also in the reconnaissance, things that would have been kind of nice to know, because yeah, as someone who has been in the reconnaissance going against someone who has thermals, it's definitely a nice thing to have in your toolkits. So this is them doing like an in-bed with some French forces. So this is like, I guess, like a NATO exercise, and they're doing specifically like night operations with these French units. Now, as far as I understand, Falcon Claw is like an Estonian company that primarily is like a dealer for thermals and night vision systems, but I think they also kind of create their own systems as well. But again, I kind of only know them from the videos that we've seen. Now, I know some of them have like the actual proper military background. A lot of them play airsoft and stuff, so it is really cool to kind of see what kind of testing they can do. Now, it is going to be really interesting to kind of see how they can employ that experience either on the offense or the defense. And I mean, even on like airsoft, a lot of people discount airsoft for, you know, the training value, but when it comes to like night vision and thermals, you get some pretty good training value with it. Of course, you have to like worry about them actually getting like shot up and stuff. But yeah, you can definitely get some good training value in airsoft. So it's about 19 minutes long. So I'll just kind of cut this intro. I know I've been going for a little bit, and I'll try not to pause the video too much. But I'm interested in this one. Should be a cool one. Let's check it out. Golly. Oh no. Somebody always eats shit during night ops.
World War III has started. Our neighbor has attacked us. We always knew that Latvia couldn't be trusted.
Just kidding. So we are participating in the largest exercise in the Estonian military called Hedgehog. We got invited.
Hedgehog. Okay, real quick before, I know they're doing the background. I know I said I wouldn't pause in too much, but let's just appreciate the kit that these guys have. Some really solid rifles. He's got an LPVO with maybe like a thermal or something there, and then they got like an aim point red dot maybe, or something similar. Really nice setup.
Military called Hedgehog. We got invited by the French detachment to do some night activities with them, and
that's cool.
Here we are.
Just over 16,000 participants in this exercise. Tanks, IFVs, attack helicopters and fighter jets are all in the game. So this is where we put our skills and equipment to the real test. The French were kind enough to
that's
give
like
me their
double who goes to
416.
Talisman Saber.
I'm going to take it out and make it night fighting capable.
Nice.
I'm running the dual band setup, which means that I'm running a thermal in conjunction with night vision using the Falcon Claw ecosystem mounts like the QDB breech and the QDF flip mount, which means I can transfer the thermal between my rifle and my helmet.
That's pretty
For
cool.
kit, I'm running the direct action Hurricane chest rig. This can fit 10 mags and comes out
Direct
of the package
action.
with
Oh my god, I
everything
love
need.
their stuff.
Only added pockets are water bottle pouch and admin pouch. Groundhog backpack, some extra mags, warm clothes, water, food, grenades, all of that good stuff, and a 2-piece ghillie suit.
For my setup, I'm using the
Everything
Falcon
looks
Claw
really well
binos
suited with each
the
other.
Falcon Claw thermal overlay.
You can tell they've definitely
which gives me almost the best of both worlds. So
I mean, just with that alone, you can kind of tell they have the experience and they've tested a lot of this stuff with like one another, other pieces
Falcon
of
Claw
gear.
thermal overlay, which gives me almost the best of both worlds. So it'll be easy to navigate using 2 tubes, and I will have the thermal to give me any indication of if anyone's trying to ambush me. The chest rig I'm using is
that's nice.
Helicontex Recce rig, and the backpack is the bailout bag. And I have my warm gear and extra pair of socks, water, and all the essentials here. And the French were kind enough to give me one of their HK 416s to run during this exercise.
Slick.
If you're interested in any of this kit, it's all available on our website, link down below.
Yeah, of course you gotta add some promo into that.
There's a wanted poster, and their word is Red Bulls and snooze. So We're gonna be looking for this guy. Watch out.
The snooze.
French
I get.
position.
Wasn't that was really
Where
big in
their
Sweden
snipers
at first, right?
are on an OP. We're gonna link up with the snipers.
I guess
and,
just big in
talk to
the
them, see what's up,
in that area.
and get the latest intel about the enemy in the area.
All right, so linking up with the snipers.
Natural.
Like this wall right here, like just right here,
Yeah.
and maybe like a bump over there, but nothing really.
Okay. So
Like-
we'll.
Like this right in front of us
Yeah.
looks a little bit out of the ordinary.
These guys almost
That's
look like
the
they've
thing
been
that
operating
pops
with each
into
other
my
for a
mind,
while.
so.
Oh, good. Okay. Just to keep in mind, the little bump you see
Yeah.
right here, it's a bit of track.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like pretty natural
Yeah.
actually.
So we're gonna
Really
see,
nice attention to
our height.
detail with the
Okay, let's go.
camouflage and the helmet scrims.
So you see the entry is really tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's very
Their
well
height
hidden.
sight or their OP.
We have made it to the most forward position there is,
Damn.
tip of the spear. So if you look around, we're in this very carefully crafted hide. So
Is that
this
overlooking
is
like
the
a creek?
most forward French position. Across the river is enemy territory, and there's this choke point, a bridge that is crossing the river, and we are observing this bridge.
Oh,
from
dude, just having like a nice thermal optic to observe the bridge. Thermals in like the defense are fantastic. I mean, thermals in the recon are also fantastic, but it really gives you a solid early warning, especially when you start seeing like a line of heat signatures.
this OP. We have indirect fires, so if the
Nice.
enemy would want to take that bridge, we
Have
can
some
relay that the
target
information
reference
upstairs,
points
exfil
around the
from this
bridge.
position, and call in indirect fires if needed.
Yeah,
The
so
guys started
pre-
digging this position.
Pre-planned targets to
You,
hit.
you started making this position like
Yeah. So we begin to create the position at about 5:30 p.m. and we finish it about 6 o'clock this morning.
that's a lot of digging.
Yeah.
That's pretty fast
We had to
for
dig
how it looks.
really, really low, and to get all these pieces of wood, we put
That's what I'm
some top
saying.
on it with an extra dust, and you see the camouflage at the entry.
Yeah, very,
Dude.
very nice.
I mean, just
So
digging a hole that
basically you
big is
couldn't
gonna
even
take a
tell that
minute.
There's a position here, so this is exactly what you must do to hide against.
Oh my god, digging. Sometimes you'll just dig and you'll go like, I don't know, maybe like 6 inches into the dirt, and then you just start hitting the roots, and those roots are just the bane of your existence. Oh my
enemy
And the
direct
water that
and
collects
air
on the bottom
observation.
still.
So this position is concealed from regular observation, thermal observation, everything. We are pretty much underground. There's
Yeah,
a
nice
ceiling built
overhead.
over here with tarps put on top of it and moss put over it. So it's a
Nice.
very nicely made position. Okay,
So moss would be good too. I
pretty
bet that
much
stays
50
pretty
meters
moist,
from
a
this
little longer.
position is a small bridge that's meant for personnel only, so we're not expecting vehicles over here, but
Okay.
personnel can definitely cross this river from this small bridge.
So basically, we work as team of 4. Most
That's why you always go to like the low water crossings and try and cross there. But even still, same thing. Pre-position targets, and then you can just call for fire on that area. But a bridge, I mean, you definitely want to avoid that if you're trying to make a crossing.
of the time, just for this exercise, we managed to get the drone pilot over here.
That's good.
Nice.
But yeah, we got the squad leader with the radio. One man is observing the hotspot, and the rest of the team basically rest
Yep.
or go outside and find some things.
I
that
like his
can
woodland jacket.
upgrade the camouflage.
Yeah, so they're constantly
Nice.
improving their position,
Yeah.
or pulling security.
Yeah. I mean, it shows. Oh, dude, that is a beefy.
Make a little bit of noise, but in this height
really crisp, no?
we don't risk anything.
This is
Like
so
the
loud. What is
I
that?
turned it on like 2 minutes ago and it's still warming up. It is really fast.
Oh my gosh.
Super
What the heck?
crisp like
Yeah.
that.
I've never heard
That's cool.
thermals.
I know, for direct
Make a sound like
fires,
that.
this is cool. Has a very fast
refresh rate, so the looking around looks really fluid.
Nice.
Has optical zoom, has azimuth and coordinate of the
Nice.
landing point of the laser. So
Oh, dude, call for fire would be so
very
easy.
useful.
Just hit this grid.
So this device costs around 100,000 euros or even more. And it's, I guess like the GPS module and the ability to direct fires is the biggest contributor to the price. So this is really
That's insane.
like a military grade defensive thermal meant for a static position. And it's for a static position that has
For some fancy
wide
people
and
too.
long field of view, then it's a really good device.
We just got
Wow.
some information
Jeez, that
and
is so much
situational
money.
awareness from the snipers.
Thermals
Now
get
we're
pricey
making
though.
it back to the main platoon area. I'm currently hiding
Nice.
beneath somebody else's tarp. There was a drone overheard.
Yeah, give
of
you
our
more
positions,
comfortable, louder.
And I just took cover under the nearest tarp, so praying and hoping for the best.
I wonder what unit this is though. I'm not sure if they said it or not. I might have missed it, but it's been pretty high speed. I mean, they got pistols.
Right now,
Makes it seem more high speed.
are making their big war plans, and we're here to see how we can help.
But basically, we will have we'll stay into those positions for the night. But during the night, we are allowed to conduct recce and to harass the enemy. So I might not do so much around here because the terrain is not very good. But I will try and cross the river and go behind enemy lines and harass them more into that direction.
Okay. Can we go with your reconnaissance?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be the idea.
Nice,
for
that'll be
for you guys
fun.
to be, for the thing to be interesting.
I mean, reconnaissance seems like a pretty common sense thing. I mean, and at the root of what it is pretty common sense. But at the same time, you do need to have a really solid grasp of your fundamentals, not just with like navigation, but also like you need to be cognizant of your light discipline, your noise discipline, moving in formations, communicating with each other, kind of communicating non-verbally as well. And also just have like a good kind of intuition and instinct as to, you know, when you might be going into an area that you just probably shouldn't, maybe kind of go around it, or like something just doesn't feel right. So like maybe the animals aren't really making any noises all of a sudden, so maybe you're kind of moving out to some positions as well.
Guys, to be for the thing to be interesting.
Yeah, that's exactly what we.
As long as you can walk and be silent, it's okay.
We just got the order.
These guys are probably in
to
their
visit
element
the
right now.
forward line of our own troops, and we kind of know where the enemy is situated.
Oh yeah.
And when it gets dark, we are part of the recce team that's gonna go past the front lines and hit an enemy target behind the.
Oh, they're
behind the
actually
front
going to
lines.
hit a target.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's pretty much it. We will not go straight through their lines.
That takes a lot more discipline too.
To the west of us, we're going to cross this river, use a flanking maneuver.
Damn, that's almost
to get
directly
behind the
on.
lines and see what we can disrupt.
We're gonna make them sleep in fear for the next night.
So we're here,
Hmm.
so everybody would sleep in fear.
See, in reality with recon, you don't even risk it. You go way out of the way. At least you should. Find the worst terrain possible to move through. Unless you're like really breaking through brush and getting stuck, then it's not worth it. But find that low ground, find the wet ground.
Now it's nighttime. We're doing final preparations to our kit. Optics, night vision, thermal, everything is ready to go. We got this warning order a couple of hours ago. Now
Looks
the
so cool.
platoon leader and squad leaders have made their plans, and we're gonna go to get the exact recce orders. And once that is done, we can proceed and move towards the enemy and make sure they don't get to sleep. The current situation is that we are around 800 to 1 kilometer out from the enemy. They
Oh
are
damn,
pretty
that's really close.
So for our infill, we have to cross a river,
That's stupid
and
close.
we'll see how that's gonna go.
Since we are utilizing thermals, and I'm betting the opponents don't have them, then I'd say we have the edge.
Dude, Yeah,
try
no
to
kidding.
go there and open the fire quickly and go back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
super
have
scary.
support.
Not having thermals.
Fire support
Going against
or
someone who
medical
has them.
support. If we are wounded there.
You feel like naked.
And the
You gotta be
mission
really
is
careful
simple.
where and how you're
So
moving.
Try to go there, open the fire, and go back.
Okay.
So it
Oh, yeah.
didn't get on camera before what the bridge is, but
It's like a floating bridge.
a floating bridge that you have to run over.
It's a little piece of wood,
Oh, that's it?
and they floating if you don't stay.
It's like Mario. What happened? Was there? Oh, there's probably music or something.
without the
Yeah, it's like maybe let your eyes adjust. and
yes,
just quickly
maybe,
do-
but you can try with the thermal and the night vision.
We're getting close to the river crossing point.
Oh no.
We left the part.
Okay,
of
pretty good
team over
illumination,
here
like natural
and then
illumination.
sent out the recce element. So currently the guys are checking out the bridge and securing it. And
Nice.
once we get the green light from them, we will proceed forward. It would be good to check the other side of the river with the thermal before we cross.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so it's always good to send someone, maybe like 2 people across, fan out, see what's there, and then start pushing everybody else while they kind of pull security. But that thing, oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Oh, dude, it's just... You're just going through the water, it's so loud too.
Well, we
Oh,
just
man.
managed to cross the river. Nobody fell in, so we're good to go.
It's good.
Now we're really close to the enemies. I think we're approx 200 to 300 meters out.
Golly, that's
Now
super
we're gonna
close.
take it slow from here. Approach their
Yeah.
positions.
Well, at
Try
that
to
point, you
call
got
in some indirect fire
you
if
got
we
wet
see a
socks.
concentration of troops. And,
So you just
we're
stop
gonna-
carrying.
If we see some infantry or any high value targets like command and control, then we're going to form a line and set up a base of fire. Do a quick attack by fire, so everybody just opens fire, and then we go
That
back
is a
to
lot
our original positions. This
That is a
like,
lot of dudes.
That one mission from Band of Brothers, where they went over the river to capture one enemy alive with the boats. You remember that episode?
I remember the Pacific a lot more than Band of Brothers, to be fair.
Just pulling security, we sent a small team to go forward. And
They
right
have
here
a lot
on
of
it,
dudes though.
we hear some enemy vehicles near us, so we are going to approach them,
Oh, dude.
form a line, and attack them by fire. I see
Nice.
some light really close to us, around 100 meters. I think they're the headlights of a car. Enemy is around
They got the headlights
50
on?
meters in front of us. So all this movement you're seeing is the enemy.
Oh my
We're
gosh,
waiting
dude, it's not
for
saying
our,
thermals.
recon element to open fire, and then we're going to light them up.
Just tracking. Oh my gosh. These guys are having a rough time. They're thinking they're getting some sleep and stuff. Yeah, this is almost like a contact patrol. I mean, there's so many dudes. It almost looks like a couple squads even. Just harass them and then break contact or something. The hot barrel. Again, you can see what night vision looks like versus the thermals. Just makes tracking the movement of the enemy so much easier.
We are back at the river crossing, so we just ambushed the enemy. Quickly came back here.
Someone's
Now
still
we're
shooting in the
preparing to
background.
Cross the river, the other side again. I can see with my thermal that we have Link on the other side of the river waiting for us.
Oh yeah.
We were pretty close to the enemy and saw around like 1.5 platoons where had a bunch of vehicles in front of us. And we started the ambush by
throwing some grenades near the vehicles and then
Hell
open
yeah.
fire against the static infantry. They moved in front of us from left to right and then had like a little gathering, and then we opened fire.
Dude. Just hear something dropping through the trees. Like, sounds a little heavy and suspicious. Oh, did I want... Someone gonna eat shit? Hey, good save.
Oh. So now that's our cameraman trying to get across.
Oh, no kidding? Oh, I'd be scared. Yeah, I would just do that too. I get my feet plenty wet, but I'm not getting the camera wet.
It's below zero, so the bridge was icy, and first step
Really?
I took on it, I slipped, fell
It's so hard to
into
tell
the
how cold it
water,
is.
about waist deep, broke some of the bridge, but I got over it, and you can see that footage from my POV cam. It was fun. It's actually, we had quite a good pace walking here, so it's not cold at all. It's actually
Nice.
quite refreshing.
Yeah, true that. So I don't wear a whole lot of layers when you're making movements like that. That is a cool looking camo.
So we just got extracted
Oh my
from
God,
the
red
front
and
lines,
blue, what's happening
and,
here?
as you see, we both got wet. So crossing the bridge, coming back, we both ate shit. So after I did it, of course, I had.
Man, I mean, I've eaten shit on so many movements. It would have been so awesome to get even just like one of those on camera. There was one time where we had literally just started the movement, and there was for some reason there was like a great, almost like a cattle guard, I think is what it was, but there was a section gone. I kid you not, the perfect width and kind of like length of my foot. So I'm walking. Just went perfectly through it. I kid you not, it didn't touch the sides at all. So just as I'm walking, this whole side of my body just like drops. The person behind me just like, I mean, because we were under night vision, so he just saw me just like disappear. But it was like, it wasn't just like a drop down. It was like, because my entire leg just went, because it was pretty deep. I mean, it was probably like 2 feet deep. So my entire leg just went straight down into the hole, didn't touch anything. I got pretty lucky. I didn't like hit anything or break anything, but I was very confused. I was like, what just happened?
Boots are wet, but the enemy is not sleeping, so mission accomplished. They don't feel safe in their area anymore, then that's why we came. So I think it was a successful run.
Yeah, definitely. In the middle of the night, we poked them a little, and now maybe they thought they can rest, but maybe for the next couple of days, they have to keep up more guards. And,
Yeah.
We saw a bunch of
Oh
dudes
my
in
God,
front of
extra
us. I think
security.
it was like 2 platoons worth. And I don't know what
2
they were doing,
platoons,
but they
damn.
were moving directly in front of our ambush. And there were some soft-skin vehicles on the other side of the road, and we had a perfect opportunity to open fire, but we had a recce element near them, so we couldn't. So we had to wait a little bit. And as
Damn.
soon as our guys were clear out of our sector, then the guys threw grenades at the vehicles. We all opened fire, and that's how it went down.
it really helps if all the guys that you're moving with have NVGs. So the whole French unit that we were with, everyone has NVGs. So we
Oh,
were
yeah, if
moving
one
quite
person didn't,
fast, and
Yeah,
there were
pace
Moving
was
gets so
fast,
sketch.
Tactics was good, light discipline perfect. So definitely
Nice.
a force to be reckoned with.
That's
Thank
what's up.
you, NATO, EFP Estonia, and especially the French battalions in Estonia for your support. We really appreciate it, and
Oh, they're in Estonia.
are
Okay,
down
that
to
makes
work with you
sense.
again.
That's so cool. Shucks. Man, training with other militaries is always so much fun. So to get like an invite like this would be awesome. But also like being a part of the recon unit specifically, like of course it's a little bit like if I was to invite anybody to go on a recon with, I'm hesitant because I want to make sure that they have like a good kind of discipline when it comes to everything, because I'm kind of just like a bit of a tryhard, I guess. But it would be cool to kind of not necessarily impress anybody, but get like a good mission success, being like an in-bed in this kind of foreign unit and doing a recon mission. Because again, that's like really where you get to kind of get really close with everybody, really understand kind of how everybody's moving and operating, how everybody's communicating. And then, of course, as everybody's trying to move, everybody ends up, because you can get the most high speed dudes, they are still going to be eating shit because there's just like, I don't know, a weird step, or like you were saying, something was icy. So you kind of have those things that you can kind of back brief and talk shit about later on. It's always really fun. So to be in bed in like doing kind of like a recon mission would be especially fun. But yeah, these guys definitely seem like absolute professionals, not just in how they kind of like carry themselves, but also how they communicate, how all their gear is very well squared away. Everything looks very, very tight. You can tell they have some pretty solid experience doing this stuff, especially doing kind of like more the recon or like the movement, especially at night with the night vision and thermals. But I guess, you know, if you have a company like that, you should be representing it pretty well and showing the effectiveness of that equipment. And I think they definitely did a good job, especially as you can kind of see it in this video where you can kind of see the thermals and how that compares with the night vision just by itself. But of course, let me know your guys' thoughts, especially if you guys have watched some of the Falcon Claw videos previously. Let me know your thoughts, especially kind of how, you know, it compares doing a night operation with night vision versus kind of night vision and thermal, because it's definitely a game changer. And you kind of understand, especially if you haven't had them and you're going to get somebody who did, or kind of like vice versa. It just makes things so much like a cheat code, or doing night movements on easy mode if you have thermals as well as night vision. But of course, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section. Hopefully I didn't pause it too much and be too annoying. But yeah, there's just a lot happening. And of course, it's bringing up some of the anecdotes as far as like when I was in the recon or the infantry as well. But of course, if you guys liked the video, definitely consider hitting the thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. If you have anything to recommend, you can throw it down below. I'd love to check it out. Anything like this, especially like the night recon kind of stuff, is always really cool to see how everybody really brings their fundamentals and their discipline together. Get some pretty good effects, some pretty comedic moments in there as well. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.